Hi, I'm Erica, aka Topanga Malanga. And this is the newest edition of Langa, movies, and music Mondays. You guys answered a couple questions for me last week, and the first one was about what song I would sing if I ever did karaoke, and one of the choices was this. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum, good times never seem so good. And another choice was this. Oh, the party don't start till I walk in, don't. And if you answered either of those, you're wrong, because I would know, never, ever. Sweet Caroline? Seriously? Ugh. I'm not a drunk 42-year-old at singles night. Like, what? TikTok, while it's awesome, and Kesha is awesome, I'm afraid that if I even sing that song, that there's a risk that I'm going to get herpes. So, no thank you. I instead would sing, fingertips have memories, man can't forget the curves of your body. And when I feel a bit naughty, I run 'em up the flagpole and see who salutes but no one ever does. I'm not sick but I'm not well, and I'm so hot 'cause I'm in hell. Say what you must, but I'm kind of a star. While I had so much fun reading what you guys thought I would sing, I found it even more interesting to hear what you guys would sing. So this week we're going to be talking to you about current obsessions. Yeah. I get obsessed with a lot of stuff. I always have. Always. Yeah. And what I've noticed, it's like themes, right? My freshman year of college, I became obsessed with a place and everything that went along with this place. And that place is Italy. Yeah, that's a country. I'd gone on a trip with two of my cousins for my graduation. It was this big celebration that we had passed high school. It was great. And fell in love with it. The people, the food, everything. And when I came back to America, I was like, man, I feel like I left a part of myself there. I loved it so much. And I told all my family and all my friends that the second I graduated college, I was going back. I was just going to live there. I was going to marry a nice Italian man. We were going to have a bunch of Italian babies, and it was going to be great. Well, I'm still in college, so, I mean, it could happen, right? Mm-hmm. After coming back, I really became obsessed with the idea of Italy and its people and its stuff. I got into a lot of Italian music. Irene Grandi is one of my favorite artists ever. And I'm also a pretty big fan of Negramaro. Besides the music in movies, because the movies. Those people know how to make a good movie. One of my favorite Italian movies stars Raoul Bova, and it's called La Finestra di Fronte. Loved it. I'll pretty much watch anything with that hunk in it, though, so. I started taking the language in school here. Sometimes I drop in Italian words and phrases to show off my smarts. Ciao. While I was like really into Italy, Italian people started contacting me. I couldn't make this stuff up. Yeah, I'm Italian. My last name's Malanga. I don't know if you picked up on that. And so on Facebook, all these Italian Malangas started contacting me. Like, not like Italian from Jersey Italians, like real Italians. And they would ask me all kinds of questions. Like, what do you do for fun? What's your favorite food? Well, I'd probably do the same thing as you, and I also like spaghetti, so, culture shock. I took in this new thing where, like, the Italians, they live for the moment, and they're, like, really passionate people. I'd like to think that I'm like that now, too, because of their influence. But, I've moved on. I have. I've come up with this new obsession, right, that I didn't even know was an obsession until I sat down right here, right now to do this, and that was another place. Yeah, it's kind of close to Italy in comparison to where I live in Philadelphia, and that place is called England, Britain, UK, like the whole Italy thing, music, movies, the people, all of that stuff. And it's kind of like a theme in my life right now. I've always had to think of good music, and it just so happens that I think lately a lot of good music has been coming out of that part of the world. From Amy Winehouse, Gary Go, Adele, The Noisettes, Arctic Monkeys, the Arcanes, and so many more. But besides music, the people, again, how do they know? How do they know that I'm investigating their culture at the time that they stampede into my life? Well, clearly they don't know, but they have, and so here's that. When I first started up my YouTube page earlier this year, I made a friend like that, and his name's Oliver, and he's from the UK, and he was just such a sweetheart. I'm gonna leave his link at the bottom. You should check out his stuff. He animates stuff, and it's really cool because I can't do that. Other British people. I talked about the Arcanes in my last video. They're a British band, and I met them in February in Boston, and I thought they were really awesome, and then I told them that I thought they were awesome. That was a mistake. I think their heads got a little big there, and so I had to knock them down a few pegs. Been boycotting them since then. It's going pretty well. But I've befriended these people, and they're all really, really cool. Because I'm not going to put their name in the title, they're not going to watch this video, so they have no idea that I'm going to say these things. It's great. Anyway, since meeting them, some of their vocabulary has slipped into mine, and so that's another influence that is British. Last British person that I'm going to bring up now, you might know him. In fact, I think you know him pretty well. His name is Joe, and he's a fellow FFFer. And the best part about Joe is that Joe knows I'm obsessed with him. He does. I've pretty much told him. Joe and I have similar senses of humor. We connect on that level. Even though I live all the way over here and he's like all the way over there, we have that in common. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you love Joe? Did you just see his video he did with his American accent? Did you see that? Hilarious. He doesn't even know it's funny because he probably thinks that was like awful. He thinks he's offending people. He didn't offend anyone. We're all laughing at you because it was a really, really funny impression because nobody over here sounds like that. Not a single person. Whew, I should take a breath. Yeah, so my current obsession is a place and the people and the music and stuff. So, well, what are your obsessions? Let me know. I'm curious. So get at me with a response or a comment. Thank you for watching, and I hope to hear back from you, and I will see you next week, all right? Ciao, ciao.